Alright, this is a quick video on the setup of my RainSoft box. It's a little dark down here, so I'm really hoping this is viewable. We keep a blanket over it for in the winter and in the summer, just to keep it kind of the temperature around it a little more balanced, although I don't know if it helps. All the hoses coming off this one. This runs right down to the brine solution into your salt bucket here. Hold salt. It doesn't use a whole lot of salt. Really, I've not put too much salt in it at all. I do keep a few extra on hand here when I buy it. And there's one that goes here that goes to a runoff that feeds into our drain line over there. Now they did this. I heard that is not how you're supposed to do the runoff. I heard it's not supposed to be done like that, but it seems to work okay. I guess, you know, they said if there's some kind of backup, it could cause problems. But so you got a line that goes to the runoff, you got the line that comes to your brine bucket, and then you got your water in and your water out. So what we had to do, we run the water that comes straight from the well pump back there, comes straight from the well, and we ran that over the top, if you can see that. It runs over the top right here. And we put this whole house filter in before the actual RainSoft. And we had to do that because of some kind of design. I had considered a flaw in the design of the RainSoft. The gallon counter is before that goes in, you know, before the water's cleaned. So counts the water coming in before it's cleaned, and that gallon counter would get clogged and messed up, and we had to replace it twice, causing this thing to not causing it to malfunction and not recycle or regenerate like it's supposed to. So we had to come out here and put in a whole house filter because RainSoft wouldn't replace that filter, even though I consider that's kind of their fault. Why am I putting a filter before the RainSoft? I don't know. Other than that, we paid about $4,500, something like that, maybe $4,000 for this RainSoft. It's been a couple of years now. It's been here since '08. This is the display on it. I do like the display. It's pretty easy to work with here. You can enter info center here. See that? It says how much is left before it's going to regenerate again. You can just cycle through your information. This is the model size. That's the EC4100CV. It's the largest one they offered for the media. Means it's supposed to clean better, I guess, because we had really bad water. Conditioner status okay. The salt level, I don't really get the salt level because it's not accurate. I can change it, but I have to come out here and put water. I have to come out here and put salt in it when I need to. It says your time of regeneration is 2:00 a.m. Tells you your water used every day. Salt used every week. Normally it's not too bad. Now I did have to replace a little valve on this, like I said. It's only once actually in all this time, because it's been, what, 4 years. We replaced a little flow valve that went from the brine tank back to the pump. And basically what happens, there's a little seal on it, they say it starts to erode away. And it was flooding the tank, and my water, all my salt basically melted and went away. So at $4 a bag of salt, that wasn't too good. I didn't really care for that either, because that kind of wasted all my salt. So, and I didn't know what was going on. So current water used, the hardness, we got grain, 36 grain hardness, which our water was really bad. So this has made a huge difference in our water at the house. I mean, our water was awful. You could see sediment in everything. Estimated regeneration 0 days, means it'll probably regenerate tonight at about 2 o'clock. Vacation set. Conditioner installed 8/23/08. So it's been over 4 years, I guess. So. And there's the address, their phone number for the Knoxville place. Capacity left. Back to this one. So if you want to do a self-regeneration, they have a button right here. I don't know if you can see this. Manual regeneration. And you got customer settings, which I wouldn't really mess with any of that. You don't have to mess with anything. It pretty much just regenerates. That's all it does. So, like I said, we keep it covered up. And you want to bypass the filter. They leave this little key here. If you turn the key left or right, it'll turn. You can turn both of these flow valves off and actually bypass the whole system right there. So, but close it or open it, one or the other, and you can do that on both of these right here, and that just helps you pass the system up. If you want to pass it up, let's say you're filling a swimming pool or something that you don't want to mess with, or a pond, I guess, I don't know, you don't need to run the water all through your system, but I don't think it really matters, because personally I just assume run it all, it can't hurt it too much. So, but we do keep it covered up to try to help protect it over the time, I suppose. Maybe it'll keep it lasting longer. I have heat tape. I was thinking it was freezing up. They let us put this under our house. They said that was an option. So I have heat tape running around this and this coming back. So just because it seemed like it was freezing up on me, we were having problems during the winter time. Its regenerating properties aren't as good as during the summer, I would say, because I think the media, that media cube or whatever's inside the big tank actually freezes up too. It doesn't let the water go through it as well as it normally would.